Okay, so we got compressed steel here. And we have red wool here. And we have tin canisters here. And now we have 2 heavy oxygen tanks, which I'll put in the galactic craft chest. There you go. Okay, but that's not the end of it. No, not by a long chalk. Because we need to put oxygen in the oxygen tanks, which requires not 1 but 2 separate machines. I think I'm gonna take up the refinery because I'm probably gonna want to put, whoa, the other machine right here. Let's see here. We've got an oxygen collector we need and an oxygen compressor. Actually, those are the things we need. Yes, okay, so the collector is made from, hey look, compressed steel, the thing I'm making. And more tin canisters, oxygen vents and fans, and compressed aluminum, and an oxygen concentrator which has another tin canister in it. And some compressed tin. I think we are out of compressed tin. So I'm gonna have to do something about that. So, to make the oxygen collector again, we need an oxygen fan, which is a basic wafer, compressed steel, and redstone. Okay, we've got that. Here we go, oxygen fan. Okay. We also need the oxygen vent, but we can't make that yet. We need the tin canister, we can't make that yet. The oxygen concentrator, which needs a bunch of more stuff that we can't make yet. What about the oxygen compressor? Okay, it needs compressed bronze and steel. And another oxygen concentrator, which needs another tin canister. Ah!
Oh god.
I can hear that, whatever's going on. Sounds like slimes?
No, it was, spiders.
Oh, okay.
It's okay, I flew away.
Oh, okay. Okay. Whoa. Why am I dropping random stuff on the floor? Because of lag. Okay, we now have 4 tin canisters, which ought to be enough.
I knew that would happen eventually. I thought that I had my hang glider
Yeah.
on, and that's what my graphic was telling me, but
Yeah.
I was lagged.
Yeah.
And then I jumped.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll happen. Probably because we don't quite have enough stuff to, but... Okay, so now we have the compressed tin that we need to make the 2 oxygen concentrators. There we go, 2 oxygen concentrators. And maybe we can make the oxygen compressor, because that's aluminum, that's steel, and that's bronze. I believe we have all of those. Yes!
I found him!
Yay!
Oh, thank God.
That's really loud. It sounds like it's raining.
That's a waterfall.
Ah, okay. Okay, we have an oxygen compressor. That's one of the things we needed. Yay!
Yay! Now we're teleporting again.
Okay. Just don't ever do that again.
Yeah.
So, the oxygen compressor takes power on what side? I got it in my hand, but I can't tell by looking at it. Let's see here. Okay, there's power on that side, and that's the oxygen side there. So that's... Okay, how are we going to do this? It needs to go here. There we go. So the power can go in that side. Oxygen can come out that side, or go in that side actually, since this is the compressor. Okay, so concentrator there. Aluminum there and there. Tin canister in the middle. Steel across the top. Oxygen fan on the left. Oxygen vent on the right, and we have an oxygen collector. Alrighty. Now if the oxygen vent is on the right, are we correct? There we go. Okay, so we got the power things on the same side as each other. Excellent. And now we can't get at anything back here. There we go. What a mess. Okay. Gonna need some power for these guys. We're also gonna need those oxygen pipes that we made. Okay. Alrighty. What we got here? We have got an oxygen collector, which has electricity and oxygen. Excellent. We have an oxygen compressor, which has electricity and oxygen. And if we put a tank in it, that's for the battery. If we put a tank in it, yes, it is filling very slowly with oxygen. That's alright that it's slow, because we've got plenty more to do here. We are also going to need an oxygen bubble distributor at the very least, which requires 2 more oxygen vents and 2 more oxygen fans. And the fans require basic wafers, which means we're going to need to make some more basic wafers.
So I nerd pulled up so I can fly onto some mountains without it being too big of a deal.
Yeah.
And I was flying up and being like, "What are you doing?"
Alrighty, 3 more basic wafers, and we'll put you away. This time we'll put you in the Galacticraft chest now that we have one. Put machines along the bottom here. Okay. So, the oxygen bubble distributor. There we go. Requires 2 oxygen fans. Oh, we're getting low on compressed steel again. Okay, let's see how far we can get with the 5 compressed steel that we have. Not very far. Can make 1 oxygen fan. Another thing we're going to need, since I've got all this iron on me at the moment, is a launch pad. There's the rocket launch pad, each of which, let's see here, you will get 9, which is all you need for a rocket launch pad, from 3 blocks of iron and 3 compressed iron. And I think I'm out of compressed iron. Now we can make another oxygen fan. Always get that wrong. There we go, another oxygen fan. And let's see here, with this tin we can make, I believe, 2 oxygen vents. Okay. Okay, and now we have 3 compressed iron, with which we can make the rocket launch pad. There we go. That's also going in our Galactic Craft chest. Let's check on our canister here. Is it full? Oxygen tank is full. Excellent. Let me put the other oxygen tank in here, and it will hopefully fill up kind of soonish. There we go, oxygen bubble distributor. Excellent. The thing we are going to need is a fuel loader, which will put the fuel onto the spacecraft. There it is, fuel loader. Aha, that's where the other tin canister goes. So we aren't left with 1 extra tin canister, thank goodness. Okay. And also where the last basic wafer goes. Okay, and lots of compressed steel. 5, I think that'll do it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the only thing I forgot. And we have ourselves a fuel loader. Excellent. That can go in the chest too, along with the oxygen bubble distributor. The other thing that we're going to need is a way of getting oxygen when we're on the moon, which oddly enough comes from trees. I mean, yes, they produce oxygen on Earth, but I have no idea why they would continue to produce oxygen on the moon. And we're going to have to temporarily set this to shear leaves yes, which means it'll collect a bunch of leaves from our from our tree farm, which we will then place on the moon. This makes no sense, but this is apparently how you get oxygen on the moon. It really won't take very long before we have plenty of leaves. Okay, hey, our other oxygen tank is full. Now we can get rid of all this crap. Well, not get rid of. We need to have it ready when we go to the moon. Also going to need a power supply when we get to the moon. And the thing about using trees for power is that they take up a lot of space in your inventory. So I'm thinking what we want instead is to use this compression engine that we have and some liquefacted coal, because we can just stack tanks of liquefacted coal in our inventory and carry a large amount of it. Any leaves yet? Hey, we got 55 oak leaves already. Oh, we got fancy colored ores here. We've got malachite ore now. We've got tanzanite and malachite and topaz ore. All of them from biomes of plenty, and I have no idea what any of them do. Have to remember to look them up. I think we should just go ahead and put all of our leadstone energy conduit in here because we're going to need it to hook our machines up. Okay, there's our compression dynamo. Let's grab that. And how are we doing for coal? We've got quite a lot of coal. So let's pulverize some of that coal down so that we can make it into liquefacted coal. Let's say 128 coal. Hopefully that'll keep us going for quite a while. There we go. So we put that into the pulverizer. Yep. Go, and the compression dynamo. We're also going to need a tank full of water because there is no water on the moon. But that doesn't stop you from making an infinite water source just like you can anywhere else, but you need to bring the water with you. So we're going to bring a tank of water. I think I'm just going to bite the bullet and make a couple more tanks here. Tanks. Okay, and we will fill one of these up with water right away. Actually, but we can just sit this next to the water pipe here and it'll fill up. That would be easier, wouldn't it? Is this the water pipe? Fluid ducts, opaque water, yes. There we go. Tank full of water. Okay, there's 64 pulverized coal. Should be able to put that in the magma crucible, correct? Yep. And it will liquefact it. And put it into the fluid transposer. Now what I don't know is if you can put a tank into the fluid transposer and have it transpose stuff into it. Yes, you can! Though it... looks like it just puts into it what it happens to have around at the moment. So we'll wait for it to fill up and then we'll put the tank in once rather than putting it in over and over again. Aha! We have all the oak leaves we could ever want. So let's turn the sheer leaves off. There we go. And then we'll just take all of these leaves and put them in our galactic craft chest. Okay, we're still not up to even one bucket of oil with our oil generation scheme. If only we could run a rocket on liquefacted coal, but we cannot. Well, while we're waiting for all this to happen, we may as well take some more of our experience and put it in this tank. Oh, well, actually, having night vision might be really useful on the moon. So I guess I will take a bucket of liquid XP with me to the moon. Go ahead and put it in the Liquifacting chest so I don't forget it. Pretty soon I'm going to need a double chest for everything I'm taking to the moon, but that's not surprising. I'm going to the moon. We might need a switch to turn this off so that it refills with lava. Put a switch on it and we flip it. What happens? Stop running? I think it just starts to collect energy. And what happens when it's full of energy? It sits there. Okay. But is it wasting energy? I don't know. Is energy going up in this? Yes, it is. Okay, so we did successfully turn off the oil fabricator by putting a switch on it. Not producing any more oil. And that'll give us a chance for the system to catch up. At this rate, I might have done better to go mine the oil, but oil is hard to find, although I remember I ran into some while I was in the mines. But you have to build a whole other thing to collect it. You can't just pump it around, not in this mod pack anyway. No build craft here, so no way of pumping anything but water. Unless you have a machine that creates it like this one does. How's this doing here? We may end up only with one tank of liquefacted coal. I don't know how long that will last us in space. I guess we'll see. Oh, do I have TNT? I didn't need to make TNT because I had TNT. I found it in the desert temple. Dope. Oh, well. Yes. That's weird. The pulverized coal stuck in the system. Okay. Oh, we should put this aluminum wire in the Galacticraft chest too. We might need some of that there. Oh, now we need a second Galacticraft chest. There we go. More pulverized coal. Okay, so this currently has 6,400 millibuckets. That means each of them is 100 millibuckets. We want 16,160, so we need 160 total. Okay, we've got 128. So, coal. Okay, 128 plus 32 is 160. There we go. So I have a question for you.
What's your question?
So I was going to launch the rocket from bedrock, if possible, because that was really cool when I did it on my own in Tekkit.
Okay.
And it seems to me the obvious place to do that from is the bottom of that crevasse near your base. Is that alright if I
That's fine.
build a rocket base at the bottom of your crevasse?
Rocket base. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, cool.
I got stuck in quicksand from the side.
Oh yeah, that'll happen. It's possible. So our chest up here is getting quite full of melons, so I think we are going to combine some of them, some of the melon slices, to make whole melons, which you can do in Minecraft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stacks of melon slices. There we go. That'll give us more room for wood and things like that. Been a while since we checked on our wheat farm here. You out of power? Oh, I bet the chest is full. Yes, the chest is full. Okay. Okay. Everybody has weird hats on today. Well, except this guy. Okay, did that work? Huh? Anything happen? No, nothing happened. Okay, well, let's try again. Nope. Well, let's try this other guy. Huh? Hey, it worked on this guy. Should have started with this guy. Okay, so that trade is unlocked, and not only that, but we have another trade where he'll sell me apples. Cool. Okay, let's get some emeralds off this guy. Oh, okay. We only got up to as many emeralds as we had before. Okay, one more try for the bread guy. Just one more try. Anything? He is nonplussed. Alright, we got a bunch of paper now. How's this doing? Is it filling up at all? Kind of hard to tell. If we can disconnect this connection temporarily, that might be better than a switch. Yes! Okay, that's better. Now we know that it isn't just sucking up power. Hey, a full tank of liquefacted coal. Excellent.